Oh, this 4 hour? They're probably gonna go for four. They're probably just gonna blast. More than likely. Wouldn't be surprised if they literally closed the week at 5:32 today. Or they could literally slam it. Who knows? Hmm. Only give me one contract on that. Oh my God. Yeah, very strange, bro. They made a this previous 4 hour close was a gain of some of the like some weird ass like doji. They like created a level here. I don't know, like if they're gonna bounce it or if they're gonna use it to fail so they can go lower. I don't know. I really don't. I'm really not too sure. I'm just kind of just trading the progression. But there's just like dailies around here that I'm just trading. I'm just longing the daily support and just taking profit at the the other daily. It's just like literally that's all it's been doing all day. It's just ping ponging between daily levels. Really? Fucking point? From giving me another contract? Slimy. Uh,
Yo,
yo, yo, yo.
how are you?
Oh, dude. I'm doing good, man. You know? Just chilling. Market's been my friend today, bro.
How was training today?
Actually pretty great, dude. Pretty great. We're up,
You-
2,800 on the day.
Damn!
Yeah, man. Called out
Well,
some
what
pretty
was
good trades, bro.
today's trades on gold?
Well, yeah, I took profit on gold. It wasn't much. It was like 1%, but,
Uh,
NQ was pretty good today, man.
NQ. I saw this morning we were in a range, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty hard range, bro, but, I scalped my way into some pretty nice
Damn.
profits, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm driving right now. I'm getting back to the office.
Word. You trade today? Make any trades, bro?
No, I think we did a small trade, but it was like $50 probably.
Word. Word.
Because I think Apex has some rules about trading a certain amount of days, right? Something like that.
Yeah, you have to trade 8 days. Yeah,
Yeah,
some
so
shit like
just
that.
to
Yeah.
get that out of the way.
Word.
But I don't know how the market's looking. I didn't check it out yet.
Well, we just went, we sold off a little bit, and then the rest of the other half of the day, we just been retracing the sell-off. So, slowly. That's really about it. Nothing too crazy. Some stocks went crazy today. Like UNH is like down almost 60%. That shit's crazy.
Damn. Would you say
AMC
would
and
you
G.
say it's
What?
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say AMC and GameStop are going kind of crazy today too.
Why is that?
I have no idea. They just started going for some reason. What were you saying,
Would
man?
you say it's like would you say it's wise to place trades on MNQ and MES? Because they're such similar markets.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any problem with actually taking trades on all three future indices at the same time.
What I mean is if you let's say you're only charting MES and you place a trade on MES, you do the same on MNQ. Because we used to do that with our previous coach, but he's a fucking idiot. So
Yeah, I mean, you could if there's a setup on both accounts, bro. I mean, on both there's a setup on both charts, man. You might as well. You might as well. Damn, we're up 3,100, 3,200, bro. Yo, I'm in the flow state today, man. Woo. I gotta keep this going. Look at those. I've been trading this entire move up, bro. You see this, Noah? Holy shit. With minis, bro.
what are we checking out today? MNQ? Is that the
Yeah, yeah.
yes?
I've been trading NQ all day today. Yeah. There was one setup in the morning. Um, and I put it in the Discord. I don't know if
I
you guys
saw
took
it.
it or not.
No,
Uh,
because you texted at 10:30 my time. You said NQ might not be the mood today, so you weren't
mhm.
too sure.
Yeah, 'cause the opening was a little volatile. Like, it was pretty volatile in the morning, so I was kind of confused a little bit. But then
Okay, I see where you went in.
yeah, like after all the craziness, all the crackheads and shit, like but yeah, I tried getting in on gold, but it wasn't playing out like as well as I wanted it to, so I just cut it in profit. But the NQ trade, we hit all the way up to 513 on that, so that's pretty. Well, we got all the way up to 475 so far, so that
Four
wasn't
seven.
bad. If you were swinging it, yeah, that one wasn't bad. All right, let's go ahead and
Do you also trade stocks?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's let's see, it's UNH. This is what I actually bought this earlier today. Look at this beast. This is the healthcare company that Luigi murdered the CEO.
Oh yeah. Jesus, that was crazy.
I got in on this at is it 279? 277. I got in here. So that was interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. At least that. Like, that'd be pretty nice.
I'm looking at Apple, and I mean, I don't know anything about.
Apple, eh?
Um,
Nah, man, this is
I don't know anything about
what an
like
insane
how to
reversal on Apple,
farm
bro.
shit yet, but
Dude, Apple's gonna probably hit 230s. I would even go as far as saying like they could hit new all-time highs. They just really have to get above this, 220.
do you
That's a
could
nice
you
test down there.
possibly say in how long that would be? The
Uh,
230s?
well, it's a monthly, so you probably would. Is it the 16th? Probably the end of the month, maybe.
Oh shit.
They'll probably be here at 220 at the end of the month, and depending on what happens, they also have earnings on the 23rd. Huh. So they'll probably be like near earnings. They'll probably be close to all-time highs, like 240s, more than likely.
Uh,
That's a really clean test down here, bro. That's a really clean test.
on the monthly, on
Yeah,
the
on the
weekly.
on the monthly, yeah. That's super clean. What a reversal.
Yeah, could you stream that on Discord so I can kind of have an idea of what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Uh, Fuck, how did I? Here you go.
What the fuck is all this?
Oh shit. There you go. I'm watching.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this test down here is what I was talking about. This monthly. This reversal is
That look.
insane. 30% reversal in a month. Seems okay.
So I guess my question would kind of be, what information do you gather from that?
Well, what I know is that they came down into the monthly support. This trend is what made us. This is the move that ultimately took us to all-time high. This trend right here. So
Yeah.
this is ultimately support. What I gather from this is that they came down, tested support, and held. Now they're coming back up to test levels that they lost up here.
Okay. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So the next thing for it to do, since it held here, it held these levels, these supports, and it held this, you expect it to come up to here at least. Test this. This is already tested. So less liquidity here in these levels. Probably 229, you get a reaction. But that's ultimately probably where it's going to be targeting. Is that right there?
Damn.
And you zoom in a little bit further. You zoom in a little bit to the weekly. You can see that they have levels in here that they're playing. So if they hold this, then ultimately they're gonna hit 216. If they get above 216, then you just continue, you just keep going. You know, these are large time frames though. I mean, that takes a while for that to
Yeah.
happen. See, like the daily is just a little bit more
Yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Daily is a little bit more
Days.
confusing. Yeah. Because you have this big ass gap down here, but and you also have a failure to gain up here, so it's like they could just do this if they wanted to in the short term. And that kind of lines up with the weekly too, if they wanted to do that. All they would have to do is just close the weekly like this. Next candle, next week candle, close below 209 or failed 209 or 207, and then you can get that down move. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Apple's going right now though. Nice, nice. And Q's in such a weird spot, bro. It's such a hard spot to trade. Yeah, look, they're going for the 4-hour gain. I knew they were gonna blast that shit. That makes so much sense that they're blasting it.
Um, lasting long.
And they're gonna try. 476, yeah, they're gonna try it. Explain
Well,
tested levels.
what's confirmation?
Um, confirmation, I would say that confirmation is that they held and they've been gaining all these dailies. Remember in the morning I said these dailies that I've drawn are important, and if you start gaining above them, then you're more than likely going to be testing a lot higher. And I mean, we have the W forming here on the 4-hour. So you get a W, and they just need to get above this midpoint of the W of 476, and then you can get new highs. But the confirmation is like it's not
Oh,
really. There's not really a confirmation. There's no setup here. Like this is already like gone. You can't really trade. Like there's no setup for you to take a trade here. Like for a swing. You would
right.
have to. You would have to like just follow the progression like minute by minute, basically. But it does look like a W, and it does look like they want to get that high in test here. But I don't know. It's already 2:30. It's getting kind of close to the wire. We don't have a whole lot of time.
I really want to trade today. Fuck.
I mean, yeah, yeah. I would say if they gave you that down there at 21,444, if they gave that to you, maybe you can try like going scaling in some longs.
Uh,
Yeah, like you could try scaling into longs at like 432, 434. Uh,
444. You said.
yeah, 444, 432. I mean 430. Yeah, yeah, 444, 432. 442 and 434. I mean, you can put buy orders all in there. Maybe and they might give it to you.
Would you take them?
Yeah, yeah, I would.
You're probably not, right?
I would take them, but yeah, I'm done for the day right now. But I mean, that's what I was doing all day, so
Right.
yeah, I would take that though.
Crypto.
That's not bad. It's not terrible. I mean, you know, that daily's been kind of used and abused. But if they come down into those are untested, so if they come down into that, they could probably bounce from it. Oh, yeah, they might do it. Maybe.
What would be a good TP?
Well, if you got those filled, a good TP would be 455 and then like 463. If you got the bottom down there, yeah, that's the TP I would take. I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
got
try and go for anything crazy.
right.
It looks like they might just. It looks like they're not gonna gain this yet. They're gonna reject this. If they reject this, they'll fail 455. That'll turn into an untested level of resistance, and they'll come down here into the 440s and test that congestion down there, this W that they've created, and that is where I would get my entry down in there. Yeah, you just gotta be patient and wait for it. Yeah, this is where I would get my entry at. And then I would take this to what they lost. And then if you can get past that up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you can get past that up to here. I would try. I would actually try getting. Just try like scaling in one contract here at 463.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could probably get to 472.
What do you think is a good risk to have on a 100K? Because me and my brother usually do 500 dollars as risk.
I would say so. If you're doing $500 risk, that means you lose 10 trades and you're out. You lose 10 trades in a row and you're out essentially.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not terrible, man, to be honest. Uh,
Why'd you say it like that though?
no, because like if your win rate is good and your targets are proper, then that shouldn't be a problem.
You said it would reach 472?
Yeah, you might have to scale in though. Like I said, it could come all the way back to 442. Just gotta wait to see what happens here. Like you get one contract at 460, 463, then you get more in 458, and you just kind of like scale in as it comes down, and it kind of helps you a little bit with your entry. And if you're doing
Okay.
micros, then it's a lot easier to do with micros.
Nah, yeah, we do micros.
Yeah,
Minis is
yeah, because
too
it's gonna
much.
hold this. This is the day. This 463 is a daily, so they might bounce it from here since they gained it. They're like closing above it on the low time frame.
Yeah. I'm looking at the 5 minute.
Yeah.
5 minute closed above. Um, yeah. Wait.
Oh, there's the 472. Now you could try getting a short at 472. Just set a
Reverse
limit.
position.
Yeah, you take profit. This is where you would take profit on a long like this, right? You would take profit here at 472, and then you would get short. So you do like a limit
Right.
order, yeah, and then you would target back. But
Oh, we'll do that.
yeah, I
But I don't
definitely
know.
go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking. I reverse position right there. That was like $30.
Oh, okay.
Should I don't know. I really want to do micros. Minis, sorry.
Minis,
I
yeah.
really want to do minis. But I know my brother's gonna murder me
Yeah.
because I think he's, in my opinion, he's too scared to lose money.
Yeah, you can't be wrong. You can't be scared of being wrong. Um, and you can't be scared of like not getting the perfect position. Like that's why I said sometimes scaling in is not really that bad. So like with micros, 3 micros is perfectly fine for 100K, or even 5 micros is perfectly fine for 100K. To be honest with you, you don't even really need to do minis because if you think about it, one mini is 10 micros, give or take. So
On
three
the
to
5 minute,
five.
it goes above 472. Is that
Oh, this is gaining. Yeah,
good or bad?
I would get out of that if you're in a short. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I literally lost everything I made.
It's okay. It happens, bro. It happens. S-
Um, well, it is what it is.
Yeah. Alright, so just wait for this candle to close, uh, and then get long at like put a limit order for long at 475. Put one at 480 and put one at 482.
Can I share my screen with you to just to make sure I'm doing it correctly? Because I think I've never
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
what's it called? Like placing an order? Like forehand.
Uh, it's called limit sell. I mean, limit buy. My bad.
Is it here, right? This right here?
Yeah, you see, so just drag that where it says limit. Just drag that. Yeah, just drag that down.
That's
To
475.
475. Yeah, and then click buy.
Do I put in a stop loss? I'd say so, right?
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's already past. It's already gone past 475.
Oh
Just,
shit!
just
that
chill.
shot
Just
up.
chill. Yeah, just chill. Just chill. Just chill. 463. Put a limit order for 463.
Right.
Alright, yeah. Okay, then do buy.
All right.
And then,
Got it.
yep,
Now once it hits it, it just automatically buys.
yeah.
Right.
They're holding this 4 hour. You should probably get another order in too at 475, bro, to be honest. Yeah. Just like put another one in. Just one. Yeah.
One contract.
Yeah, yeah, just one contract.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Alright. Let's see what they do.
I really appreciate you helping us out, though. Seriously.
Dude, this shit is like my passion, bro. I live, breathe, sleep, chart, trade, bro.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
don't think we
saying?
say it enough. Like genuinely, how much it means.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, bro.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, man,
So
cause
much more.
yeah, man, you know, I want to do this. I want to do this for a living, bro. So, you know, as many people as I can help out, bro. Become financially literate. Maybe there won't be so many stupid motherfuckers out there, you know.
Yeah.
Here we go. I would say 504 is the target for this.
All right.
Just hope they don't do the reverse here. That'd be pretty annoying. Yeah, so we would want to see the new high at 504. If we don't see that, then you shouldn't be like married to the trade, essentially.
Yeah, yeah. you have for lunch, bro?
Jerk pork.
What pork? Pulled pork?
Jerk pork. It's like jerk seasoned pork with and cooked in the oven or baked in the oven, convection. Yes.
You live on your own?
Yeah.
You fun.
What about you guys?
My brother and I, we live with my grandma.
That's good.
But we're trying to move out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because age, man, really gets to you.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah.
What can I say?
You guys want to move out into a like in inner city, or you want to like kind of find
We
your own?
already are in the middle of the city, but we want to move to our own place,
Word.
just where it's just my brother and I and them.
Yeah, they are gonna send it to weekly, maybe.